Since its release in early 2021, the Sony FX3 has established itself as one of the most versatile and compact cinema cameras available. Designed as part of Sony's cinema line, but borrowing heavily from the mirrorless A7S III, the FX3 delivers professional features in a small, lightweight body that has been praised for its balance of portability and performance. At the core of the FX3 lies a 12.1 megapixel full-frame XMOR R CMOS sensor paired with the powerful Beyond's XR image processor. This combination produces excellent low-light sensitivity, impressive dynamic range, and minimal rolling shutter, making it a strong choice for filmmakers who need a camera that adapts to different shooting scenarios. Its ability to record 4K video up to 120 frames per second and Full HD at up to 240 frames per second provides creative flexibility for slow-motion sequences, while support for 10-bit 4222, recording in XAVCS and XAVCHS formats, ensures high-quality footage suitable for professional workflows. Beyond these technical specifications, the FX3's appeal comes from its design philosophy: a compact cinema camera with multiple mounting points, active cooling, built-in stabilization, and an included top handle that integrates XLR inputs, giving shooters a cage-free, yet production-ready setup. In terms of practical usability, the FX3 has been well received because it streamlines the shooting experience. Its small size allows it to pair easily with gimbals and drones, while the integrated fan makes it more reliable for extended shoots compared to the A7S III. The inclusion of S-Cinetone color science directly within the body, a feature inherited from higher-end models like the FX6 and FX9, provides cinematic colors straight out of camera, which is particularly valuable for projects with quick turnarounds. The 5-axis in-body stabilization is another standout, allowing handheld shooting that feels stable and polished, even without external rigs. In many ways, the FX3 occupies a sweet spot for creators who want the cinematic features of a larger production camera, but the ease of use of a mirrorless hybrid. However, as technology continues to advance and competitors release new features, speculation has grown around the potential launch of the Sony FX3 II, also referred to as the FX3 Mark II. Many expect the FX3 II to maintain the same compact cinema ethos, but bring with it significant upgrades in sensor design, resolution, recording formats, and workflow tools. One of the most frequently mentioned changes is a possible increase in resolution. The original FX3 is built around a 12-megapixel sensor, which has advantages in low light but limits recording to 4K. With the market moving toward higher resolutions, the FX3 II may introduce either a 6K or 8K capable sensor, potentially with open-gate recording in a 3:2 aspect ratio. Open-gate shooting has become increasingly popular because it allows filmmakers to capture more of the sensor area and crop later in post-production to different aspect ratios such as 16:9, 2.39:1, or vertical formats for social media without sacrificing quality. Another significant area where the FX3 II could improve is in sensor technology. Rumors suggest that Sony may employ a stacked sensor or even introduce a global shutter in this model. A stacked sensor would dramatically reduce rolling shutter effects and allow for faster readout speeds, while a global shutter would eliminate rolling shutter entirely, ensuring clean captures of fast-moving subjects or whip pans. Such an improvement would align the FX3 II more closely with Sony's high-end cinema cameras, making it even more attractive for professionals working with dynamic content. Autofocus is another department where upgrades are widely expected. While the FX3 already offers excellent phase detection autofocus, it does not employ Sony's latest AI-driven autofocus system, which has appeared in newer models like the A7RV and ZVE1. The FX3 II will likely adopt this advanced system, bringing improved subject recognition and tracking not only for humans but also for animals, vehicles, and potentially more complex scenarios. This would be a game-changer for documentary filmmakers, run-and-gun shooters, and solo creators who depend heavily on reliable autofocus in unpredictable environments. Currently, The FX3 supports 10-bit 4.22 internal recording and 16-bit raw output through HDMI to an external recorder. While this is already excellent, many filmmakers are hoping that the FX3 II will enable internal raw recording at 12-bit or even 16-bit, which would significantly improve workflow efficiency and offer greater latitude in color grading. Alongside this, Sony may expand codec options to include higher bitrate formats or even ProRes recording, catering to the growing demand for broadcast-ready and editing-friendly files without the need for transcoding. The physical design of the camera is another area that could see subtle but important refinements. The FX3's body is already well regarded for its size, but some users have requested more robust weather sealing, a stronger chassis, and quieter fan operation. The FX3 II may incorporate these changes while retaining its cage-free approach with multiple 1/4-20 mounting points. Battery life could also see minor improvements, either through more efficient processing or smarter power management. Cooling is another likely area of refinement, as extended high-resolution recording requires effective thermal control. Media and workflow tools are equally important in professional environments, and here the FX3 II could offer upgrades that reduce costs and improve reliability. The current FX3 uses CF Express Type A cards, which are fast but relatively expensive compared to Type B cards that are more widely used. A move to Type B would lower media costs and expand compatibility across devices. On the audio front, many hope that the FX3 II will support 32-bit float recording, a feature that offers tremendous safety in audio capture by virtually eliminating the risk of clipping. In-camera tools like false color, waveforms, and timecode synchronization may also be added, further bridging the gap between the FX3 and larger cinema cameras in Sony's lineup. Pricing and release timing remain speculative, but most rumors suggest that the FX3 II will remain within a similar range to the original FX3, likely around $3,800 to $4,200 at launch. As for availability, some reports point toward a mid-2025 release window, while others suggest a later date in 2025. Either way, the refresh would come roughly 4 years after the original FX3, which fits Sony's typical timeline for updating cameras in this category. The decision of whether to wait for the FX3 II or purchase the FX3 now ultimately depends on your current needs and workflow. If you require a camera immediately for ongoing projects or client work, the FX3 will not disappoint and remains one of the most capable compact cinema cameras on the market. Waiting indefinitely for rumored upgrades can delay creative progress. And the truth is that the FX3 already delivers everything most filmmakers need. However, if you can afford to wait, and your work would directly benefit from higher resolution recording, AI autofocus, internal RAW capture, and enhanced ergonomics, then holding out for the FX3 II could pay dividends in the long term.